the Miami Dolphins find themselves in a really purgatory type of middle ground where they're good enough to make the playoffs, but while they're there, they're not really good enough to make it past the first round, really, because their team struggles in November with the way they're constructed. Tua struggles in the cold weather, and they don't really have the offensive line for the physicality needed. I mean, they drafted Ollie Gordon. You still have Jalen Wright and Devon Achane, the speedster. But other than that, there's not that really power back that they really need. Outside of that, Tyreek Hill has caused a lot of controversy. We'll see if they decide to trade him or not. And they still have Jalen Waddle, Malik Washington, and Westbrook-Ikine outside of that. There's a lot of things that need to be worked on offense. They also brought in Darren Waller out of retirement, traded for him from the Giants. But yeah, need help on this offensive line, a real physical element of it, and overall, how does Tua do in the upcoming season? Because at this point in time, it's pretty much make or break for this team. He comes in here at an 82 overall. Granted, he does have superstar development, but what does Mike McDaniel do if they don't make the playoffs? Does Mike McDaniel have his job still? Or if they make the playoffs and Tua struggles again, do they try to replace him? Do they try to trade him? You never really know. Now, over on defense, they did do a 1-1 swap with Jalen Ramsey for Minkah Fitzpatrick, but now that leaves your corner room in shambles. I mean, you do a Keter Kohu, but outside of him, there's nobody really there. You did draft Kenneth Grant. You have some young edge except for Bradley Chubb. I would like to try to develop Chop Robinson, but outside of them, just about everybody can be replaced on this team, or on the defense, really. But again, enough diving into this Miami team. If you like Madden rebounds like this, drop like, subscribe, comment down below who you want to be rebuilt next. Our goal for this team, of course, win them a Super Bowl and make them the best team in the NFL. We're coming in at an 81 overall. We'll see at the mid-season mark what we decide to do if we're sellers and try to get picks for Tyreek Hill and maybe Bradley Chubb as well based off the penalties, or if we just eat their contracts and just wait for it to fall off before we can start making some moves. Mid-season mark, we are 2-5. At this point in time, that might mean we are sellers at the trade deadline. It just really depends on the contracts and the penalties we have if we were to trade some people away. Like Tyreek Hill, for example, our penalty is $40 million. So we won't be able to trade him. But what can we save based on letting some people go? Like Zach Sealer, $9 million, but a $6 million penalty. So there's not really much we can do except just eat Tyreek Hill's contract. Our rushing yards is actually 9th with 104 yards a game, but everything else is not good whatsoever. Customer signing here, Jalen Phillips, Keter Kohu, Ifidu Melifanu, that's how you say his name. I probably butchered that to hell. Darren Waller and Willie Gay. We'll bring back Jalen Phillips. He's interested, 2 years, $28 million. He takes it. We don't have a lot of cap room. That's the one thing I forgot about because of all the big-time contracts. Keter Kohu wants a little bit more money, and that's really probably the only two players I'm interested in bringing back. So from this point, we'll just go to the end of the season and hope. Well, actually, one thing I want to do real quick. I want to start Chop Robinson on the other side. Let's go start him. Go back to edge here. Right edge. There we go. Put Chop Robinson in. I want him to be able to develop and play over Bradley Chubb because Bradley Chubb's a little bit older. But yeah, we're going to go to the end of the season. We'll probably be like, what, 6-11 if I had to guess? Okay, I was wrong. We went 5-12 this time around, not 6-11. I went 5-12 in a lot of rebuilds. Like for the Jets, I went 5-12 like 3 years in a row. Tua talking about low. What is this? 3,300 yards, 17 touchdowns, 11 picks. That is terrible. And a Mike McDaniel's offense, I thought they threw the rock a lot. We kept their playbooks, but it looks like we might have to change. On the ground, Devon Achane did really well, though. 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Tua adding 302. I mean, all right, Jalen Wright had 4 touchdowns on the ground as well. Through the air, Tyreek Hill led the way with 1,100 yards and 7 touchdowns. Jalen Waddle 656 and 3 with Westbrook-Ikine adding 3 as well. How'd our O-line do? And it looks like terrible. Jackson and Paul was really, really bad. 14 sacks apiece. Definitely need to replace our tackles in the future. Jordan Brooks 123 tackles, 5 TFLs. Didn't really get a lot of sacks. I mean, Jalen Phillips had 16 TFLs. 7.5 sacks for Bradley Chubb. Interesting. Chop Robinson only had 2.5. I really wanted to develop him, but if he can't really get anything done, there's no real point to it. MVP is going to go to Josh Allen. Figures. We're not going to see anybody on this list. Offensive player of the year goes to Ladd McConkey, but yeah, we're not going to see anybody anywhere close here. because we didn't have good players. I mean, we didn't have any rookies that started, especially on defense either. So from this point, it's pretty much just go straight to the offseason. There's not really much to do. We're not going to have a lot of cap. We're going to try to bring back Kohu. But if not, we're going to really focus on the draft. With that season, I don't think we're going to get any development upgrades. We can look for sure, but I doubt it. Yeah, it's not looking like we got anything yet. Tyreek Hill's still a 95 overall. I mean, morale is bringing people down. But other than that, looks like we're relatively the same across the board. Kenneth Grant had star development. Jalen Phillips up to an 84, really with morale boost. Who won the Super Bowl? The Ravens won the Super Bowl for the first time against the Packers, 38-16. But now we're just going to have to go straight to see who we can re-sign. We have $9 million in cap. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Kohu still is on a contract. 3 years, $24 million is what he wants. Why is it not let me give him that? That's weird. Previous offer. No. Give me just a new, we'll do 3 years, like 26. He takes it. Okay, that's the only guy I really wanted to bring back. Other than that, everybody else can go. Yeah, everybody else can go. And really, we're just going to have to go straight to the draft. We have $1 million in cap space left, and that's not going to be enough for anybody. Let's be real here. Went to San Francisco. Evans went to the Raiders. Or we have Julian Martinez. That's a guy we have to watch out for. His stock's rising. But I was just looking through, just simulating. Sometimes you see storylines on that right side. It's interesting who goes where in, you know, the stock of each player. I'm probably going to focus, got to look at Julian Martinez just to see overall where he's at. Who are with these private workouts. Najee Harris to the Saints, by the way. We have Barton, who's a top 5 corner. Desperately need that. Let's go take a look at that receiver. Where was he? I don't think I can even find him. He must be down the board. There he is. Julian Martinez, round 1 to 2, playmaker. I'll focus scout him because we really need receiver. Other than that, we'll probably do Jerry Smith and Eddie Roman because we're going to pick top 5 regardless. Picking 3rd in the draft, we're going to go straight to our pick. We're going to have plenty of options to choose from. Have that corner that's top 5 from Auburn that's available. He could be the pick. Eddie Roman, a wide receiver, 21 years old, top 5. Do I pull a Dolphins move and draft a wide receiver, 6'5", physical receiver? Oh my God. Is this going to be another generational prospect? I mean, I'm going to take him. If it's a generational prospect, I'm going to snag him up. We missed on a generational receiver in the Jets rebuild we did. He's ranked 2 in true value. Got him at number 3. 94 speed, 99 jumping. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, he is generational 100%. I don't care that we did a typical Dolphins pick and pick a receiver top 5 when we needed offensive line. Give me that guy. He's going to be like 80+ overall. Minimum. And day 3 quarterbacks are still on the board. I don't care about quarterbacks. I need really guard. That's going to be the main position we're focusing here. And all the good offensive linemen are taken, it looks like. At least from our projected spot. Well, I guess, are there any... We need defense. That's what we really need. There's not going to be any edge rush. There's going to be off-ball linebackers we can try to snag. Carter Graves looks okay based on his physicals. Take a look at Mike. Jeremiah Knight looks relatively good. He's 21 years old as well. Let's take a look at his physicals here. Run stopper at 21. Good speed, solid strength, good change of direction, elite agility. Got A play Rick, A block shed, ADC power, ADC impact blocking. We'll take him here. Take a stab at him. Another youthful young player. How about this defense? 45 in true value. Get him at 35. And normal development. Let's hope we have better luck here at 67. Probably need some secondary help, but there's not going to be any corners left, I don't think. Take a look. Yeah, there's not. Not going to be any good corners. I mean, there's this guy with B zone, A press, B catching, A tackling. Miles Ingram, hold on a second. Good speed, only decent change of direction. Great strength. He could low-key play safety for us. I'll take Miles Ingram. Because worst case, if he's not a good corner, we can move him to safety. I was drafting so well in the last rebuild. So well. And then this rebuild comes up, and now I'm drafting like the Browns do. Hate the fact if you're a Browns fan, but it's true. Come on, go into my selection. I'm ready for a patch to where this menu is not as laggy. Because it's really bad right now in this early access stage. Let's go take a look at off-ball linebacker. Maybe we can find another one that's actually somewhat decent. Patrick Dunn looks really halfway decent. Let's take a look at your physicals here, Patrick. 21 years old. Good jumping, good speed, great strength, good change of direction. I don't want to get burned again, so we'll come back to good old Patrick here. Defensive tackle is interesting. There's one with A play rate down the board as a nose. A finesse move as a nose tackle would be block shedding. That's unique characteristics. Great speed, solid strength. You would think a nose tackle would be more power move than anything, not finesse move. Left edge. Whoa, wait a minute. A play rate, B power move, A block shedding for DJ Andrews. Huh. Great strength. Poor. What does he weigh? 295 at 6'3". He'd be an undersized defensive tackle. I'm thinking about it. I think I'm intrigued by that D tackle. There's another guy down the board that's not bad. Jonathan Pearson, A play rate, B power move this time, with B block shed and A tackle. So he's actually better than Orr, which means we're going to go that defensive end that can move to D tackle with DJ Andrews. I think that's what we're going to do. We can move Andrews down to play D tackle, and we can draft Orr, and those two can be our future interior. He's got hidden development as well, so the plan might actually work out. Go all the way. Let me check safety real quick, maybe corner as well. Maybe there's going to be a guy that might shock me down the board. I don't think so, but it doesn't hurt to check. This guy's ADC block shedding, which isn't bad. Hunter Rich from William and Mary, 22 years old. Physicals are terrible. Never mind. Go to strong safety. This guy's got B play rate, Jeff Marriott. Yeah, no, not that good. So let's go down to D tackle. Let's find Orr here. Or not Orr. Who was the other guy? He was down here. Was it Antoine? No. He was a nose tackle. Was it Person? Yeah, I think it was Person. Colorado, yeah. A play rate, B power move, B block shed, A tackle. I'm going to take Jonathan Person, who's a true nose tackle. Good speed, good strength. Oh, yeah. Let's go to the team, Jonathan. I know this is going to put us in weird territory because this is going to be our fourth D tackle we'll probably have. Because we have Kenneth Grant and Siegler and the other guy we just drafted. But the Dolphins desperately need help on the inside. And that's what we're trying to address here. Hopefully in this fifth round pick, I can find a guard or a center. If not, then we'll just go straight to the recap. Oh, Nicholas Woodard here. Agile guard. A run block finesse, A lead block, A impact. We'll take him. He's got great physicals. If he's got good development, we'll probably start him ranked 56, kind of at 131. And normal development. All right, we have negative $17 million in cap. Beautiful. Give me a harder rebuild than I thought. Roman's an 84. All right, he's probably going to take the role of Tyreek Hill and be our number one receiver. Knight's 75. Person's 75. Woodard's a 75. And they drafted a blocking tight end in round 7 who's going to be an X factor. Let's move Andrews down to D tackle. And then we can see this might make Siegler expendable as well, because we'll have 4 bodies that can actually play D tackle really, really well. So let's move him down. Let's see what he's going to jump up to. He's going to be 74 overall. Okay. I forgot about Miles Ingram that I drafted. But Roman was like the 3rd or 2nd ranked player. Let's go take a look at the overall draft. There's an 85 D tackle, an 84, and an 80. That corner was 82. This draft was pretty much stacked. Okay, now we have a $39 million savings with Tyreek Hill. So what we can do now is we can trade him. Trade him. We're not going to cut him. But come preseason week 1, I can trade him right now. So give me a second. Let me find some offers that are actually realistic. Like, I'm not going to take Josh Sweat as 2nd, 3rd. Like, Tyreek Hill is not worth this much. But I can go to these teams and make an offer that's pretty much fair. So Tyreek Hill is going to be traded to the Chargers. They had enough cap room for us for a 2nd round pick this year and a 3rd rounder next season. That's going to bring a cap space to $44 million. Who else can we save money by trading or releasing? Can save money by cutting Austin Jackson? Get off my team. He let up 14 sacks last year. I don't want him seeing the field. Cut him. Get off my team. $12 million freed up. Now we have $55 million, pretty much 56. Is there anybody else that we can do? Zach Sealer is going to be put on the trade block soon. Jordan Brooks, like we are pretty much going to be cleaning house here. Trading Sealer into the Eagles for a 3rd and a 4th round pick this season. And now we're in a good position. $63 million in cap. Got rid of some aging players and underperforming guys. We can show you what the team's going to look like heading into season 2. Where again, only an 81 overall offensive line is in terrible territory. But if I adjust the lineup, we have that right guard that we might can slide over. Where was he? Oh, there he is, 75 overall. They drafted a center who's 64th in development. I mean, okay. We'll see. Yeah, Roman's going to be the wide receiver 2 and put him in the slot. Actually, no, bump in the wide receiver 1. I'm going to put him in the slot as well. It's like a power slot type guy. That way he can get as many targets as possible. We might need to switch from the Dolphins offense because it's just not good last year. We're going to need to focus on, at least in the draft this year, our secondary and offensive line. And I'm going to have to go in the depth chart myself to figure out who can play that to put our guy in the slot. So I'll do that, but we're going to go straight to the midseason. Again, we're only an 81 overall, and we're going to need help on the O-line if we need to go anywhere. This time in the midseason, we're actually 4-3, a little bit better than last year. I mean, last year we were 2-5. Take a look to see who needs to be re-signed. Minkah Fitzpatrick, Devon Achane, Jordan Brooks. It's a good thing that we traded all those guys away. First start off, I should say, by trying to bring back Devon Achane, 4 years, $31 million. He takes it, beautiful. Now, what about Minkah Fitzpatrick? 4 years, $69 million. That puts you at 33. Like, I'll give you a 3-year deal worth like 57. Prefers to be longer. I don't want to give you a longer contract. Jordan Brooks will come back to in the offseason. Same thing with everybody else. Let's take a look at our development traits for those rookies we got. I'm pretty certain that our receiver's going to have X factor. He does. I'm not really surprised by that. Often nobody else really to look at on offense. The tight end had star, believe it or not. Andrews hasn't been revealed yet. Person had star as well. Other than that, we're pretty much set where we are before. Right now, again, 4-3. Let me take a look at our division. 1 game behind Buffalo. We play them this week, so hopefully we can win and claim the throne of our division. Other than that, we're going to go to the playoffs. We'll probably be around the 8-9 win mark. Like I said, around that 8-9 win mark, 9-8. We do make the playoffs, but we're playing the Ravens, so this pretty much can be a buzzsaw here. Our offense was a lot better than a year ago, but our defense is pretty much dead last. Ravens are pretty much top in every category except for their passing game. Let's go take a look on the stats this year and hope that Tua did a lot better than a year ago. We switched to the Bengals playbook, and surprise, surprise, we're having a great season. The EA said the playbooks that have an impact on simulation. I say you're wrong. 4,400 yards, 37 touchdowns, 9 picks. Again, could be in contention for the MVP as well. On the ground, yeah, Achane didn't really get a lot of carries, but 13 rushing touchdowns on higher efficiency. Love to see that. Through the air, Eddie Roman, my lord. Almost 1,300 yards, almost 20 touchdowns. It's probably the greatest rookie season from a wide receiver ever. Take a look at our offensive line, and oh my lord. Patrick Paul, get off my field. 20 sacks allowed. That is terrible. On defense, Jordan Brooks, 117 tackles. Jalen Phillips with a breakout season. 13 TFLs, 16.5 sacks. We didn't change the defense playbook. Bradley Chubb with 8. Kenneth Grant, 7.5. Jeremiah Knight with 7.5 from a Mike linebacker. Okay, he may win Defensive Rookie of the Year. 4 picks from Brooks and 4 from Jason Marshall. Let's go take a look at the yearly awards. Joe Burrow was number 1 in MVP. Really? Oh, there's 2. I passed him. Number 4. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is going to go to Rashee Rice. Eddie Roman at 5 as a rookie. So he's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year for sure, right? Oh, that's Defensive Player of the Year. That's going to go to TJ Watt. Phillips at 6. Offensive Rookie of the Year, there he is. Eddie Roman. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year got robbed. Emmett Linton at 1. Jeremiah Knight at 3. Well, let's play the Ravens. We're probably going to get absolutely boat raced here. But it's progress that we at least made the playoffs, even after trading Seal and after trading Tyreek Hill. 35-13, I figured it'd be a blowout. But let's go to the offseason. We'll try to re-sign Minka for sure. If not, then we can tag him. Could we have $60 million in cap? Ravens win this Super Bowl. They back-to-back Super Bowls. They beat the Packers last year and the Eagles this season. Take a look and see if we got any development upgrades for our team. Look around here. Tua's up to X Factor now. All right. Remember, we already knew how to X Factor up to a 94 overall. Offensive line is, it is what it is. On defense, Andrews had Superstar, so we can bump him up over Person. Marshall got up to Star, so that's nice to develop another corner outside of Kohu. And other than that, that's pretty much it. Phillips does not go up to Superstar after that season. That's highway robbery, if you ask me. We got to re-sign. We have $120 million now. So I can offer Minka that 4-year contract he wants and just eat it. Let's go ahead and do so. Negotiate with him. Let's give him the 4-year. Let's give him $79 million, and he takes it. Okay, perfect. Who else? Chop Robinson. $19 million over a year, and he doesn't really play. I don't think I'm going to accept that. Jordan Brooks is 29, regressing. Yeah, everybody else we're going to let go. And we're just going to hope that there's better free agents in year 2. Oh, my Lord. A lot of teams are interested in joining us in free agency, and we have $102 million. So you bet I'm trying to go hard here. Kyle Hamilton wants to come play. 4 years, $84 million. That's going to put us not near the top. Let's go very player-friendly. 6 years, $143. That doesn't put us at the top. Oh, my God. Okay. We'll do 6 years, $152 million. Where does that put us? At the top. Okay, beautiful. We don't need Zay Flowers. Do need an offensive lineman. Marlon Humphrey, he's a little older. I need younger players. Like, we don't need Gavin Dexter. Don't need Chase Brown. Tyler Biads, if that's how you say his name, we definitely need him. We need help at center pretty bad. Let me go look at, like, left tackle or something. There's Broderick Jones. Left guard. No. How are we looking on him? We're up. I could sign Elton Jenkins and kick him over to guard for a season, especially since he only wants a 1-year offer. We'll do that. And we have 2 more contracts we can throw out. Don't need Osiris Torrance. Let's go take a look at corner here. Nobody really intriguing. I mean, if Marlon Humphrey wants a 1-year contract, I'll offer him a 1-year deal. That's fine. I'm not worried about or stressed about 1-year contracts. I don't think we need any Mikes or Wills. There's nobody even I would want. I mean, probably need a new Mike linebacker. Is there anybody young that has a development trait? No. We can probably draft one and just let him develop. Sam, there's a couple young guys. Nobody with a development except for Eric Carmichael. He's got 4 offers on him. I mean, I'll do 4 years, 7.2. Just let him sit back and develop a little bit. So that's probably who we're going to go after with our 5 targets this week. Let me go back to targeting. Let's see who we get. Try again. There we go. Let's see. We get Kyle Hamilton, Marlon Humphrey, Elton Jenkins, Tyler Biads, and Eric Carmichael. All 5 players that we were targeting. That is huge. Now our team is going to shoot up like a rocket in terms of our overall, especially on the offensive line. We can kick Tyler to right guard, Jonah to right tackle, or actually we can kick Jenkins to left tackle, kick Paul to right side on the right side, let Tyler start at center, and then go from there. And then on defense, we have a good corner. We need more depth on our defensive tackles. Need another Mike or need a Will linebacker. Bradley Chubb's not going to play Will. Probably move Carmichael over, or we can draft one. So now our team's starting to take a little bit of shape. I'm loving it. Really am. Before we go into the draft, again, our main needs are going to be offensive line, particularly guard or a right tackle. And if we shift over to defense, we're going to need an off-ball linebacker and another corner. Right now, Marlon Humphrey is just a patch because he's older and on a 1-year contract. We're going to pick around 22. So let's go right into it. Once this loads, and again, I need it to be done loading and stop lagging a little bit. Or 19, actually. Still like mid, late-ish first round. But we're going to go straight in. There's a couple guys I had my eye on from the focus scouting. If I can go all the way down, thank you. Pick player. Perfect. There's a couple guys. So there's a strong safety that is a top 5 talent at 32. Worst case, I can probably trade back to like 24, take the strong safety in Jimmy Owens, and play him wherever. If we go over to corner, I did focus scout a couple guys. He's off the board. Okay, well, the one guy I was really wanting is gone. That's unfortunate. So probably not corner. About edge. There was an edge I thought I focus scouted. He's round 1 to 2. Darren Hitchcock was the guy. By the other side. Doesn't look like there's anybody really crazy in this other side. So that might be the play here, is to move back and grab that safety and hope he's pretty good. Other than that, I can't really see much. Get a right tackle. Is anybody halfway decent? Does not look like it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to trade back this pick, hopefully to around the 23, 24 spot, and maybe pick up an early second rounder. Are they going to give me an offer for that? 24 and a 4, 29 and a 2. No, I'm going to go make my own offer. So we're trading Jordan Phillips, our first round pick, and our third round pick to move down with the Raiders to 24, and we're getting their second rounder. This is going to allow me to feel a little bit more comfortable with taking that strong safety. He's still on the board as well. Higgins was the corner I was looking at as well. That's fine. So let's go to take this strong safety. Not Junior Parker, Jimmy Owens out of LSU, another 21-year-old. But he's got great strength, elite speed, great jumping, good agility, A play rank, A man, A awareness, A pursuit, A hit power. Sign me up. I know we have Minka and we have Kyle Hamilton, but Minka's going to be a little bit older. Owens could probably play that sub linebacker role, and he's the best player in the draft. Number 1 in true value. You got him at 24 with 95 speed. Some of these drafts are just on some steroids or something, because they are just juiced. He's going to be another 80-plus overall guy coming straight out, and more than likely with X Factor, too. Let's come back in. Is there anybody else round 1 talent still available? It's not looking like it. There's a round 1 and 2 receiver we can probably get with Cole Proctor, but we really need help on the offensive line. It's what we really need help with. There's Carlos Estes, which looks really good, out of Arizona State, another 21-year-old, elite strength, great change direction, great agility. He told Roger Goodell, up yours for the draft, for the combine. Sign me up, Carlos. I'm going to take him here in the second round. 27th in true talent or value. Got him at 45. And no more development. That's a little brutal. Let's go on to our next second round pick. We have 3 second round picks. Oh, I didn't know we had that many. Oh, from the Tyreek Hill trade. That's where we got him from. Okay, I didn't know that. Did not know that. So we got plenty of options here to come out and take a guy we need and really want. There's not going to be another edge. I mean, there's a play rec for Diego Almas, but he doesn't have any good pass rushing moves. Really need another off-ball linebacker. That's what we desperately need. I don't think there's going to be one. Whoa. Okay. There's a couple. So Ryan Evans, Jason Kinney, all 3 to 4 projected. So we can take them later in the second round with whoever's available. Joey Bryson, he was a guy that was on the little board for the news of the draft. Ran a 4.6. It's okay speed from a linebacker, nothing crazy. I just like that he has a play rec. How about at will? Around 2 to 3 here. But this guy's better. But this guy's a better coverage guy. Ladarius Staley, 23 years old. I probably would take the 21-year-old instead. How about at corner? Anybody late bloomers I can probably take? The zone corner with A press, A catching, B tackle. This guy's A tackle and B man. So he's a day 3. Look out for Ernest Bailey later on. I don't know who to take here. Deion Hunter, another safety, run support archetype, 3 to 4. We're in round 2. Man, I don't really know who to take. A receiver still on the board here. Cole Proctor, 21 years old, playmaker. Could probably throw him in the slot. Okay, he's got elite jumping. How tall are you? 5'11". Good agility, good change of direction. Elite. Yeah, we'll take him here. We'll take Proctor here. He's going to probably be plugged into the slot. That way he can develop. Then we're going to go an off-ball linebacker and probably that corner. Well, normal development doesn't really help. We're drafting a ton of normal development players in this draft. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So actually, we don't have another second round pick. This is our third one. But I want to go take one of those linebackers. Whoever has the best physical traits going to be the one we take. Jason Kinney, Elite Excel, good, Elite. So it looks like it's going to be London Odom based on his attribute. No. It would be Jason Kinney. Let's go to Mike. Who has better physical than these two? It's going to be Kinney still. Let's go to Will. Take a look at Ladarius Staley. How many A's? 3 A's possibly. Elite speed. So he's got better physicals. But how many A's? There's 3 A's here. Let's go to Kinney. 1, 2, 4. So Kinney probably would be the better attribute-wise. He's got great speed, great change of direction, only decent agility. While the other guy has better physicals, but not as many A grades. But he has A to C pursuit, so we really don't know. Oh. I think I'm going to take Staley. We need a Will, specifically a Will. Gonna get an animation thing from Roger Goodell. 74, got him at 56. Does have hidden development. That's fine. He's gonna start at Will. We have to do something with Bradley Chubb because his cap hit's like $30 million and he's only like a 70-something overall. Coming up in the third round at 83. I'm gonna go see if that slot corner is still available. There was a couple I had my eyes on. If we can go all the way down. I'm ready for them to fix the lagginess of this menu. It's so like buggy and slow. But worry, there was Ernest Bailey, was definitely one of them. He has B zone and A catching and A tackling. Take a look at Ernest. 22 years old, decent speed, but good change of direction, good agility. That's what we really care about. A tackling, A catching. I think because of need here, I'm going to take a stab at him. 64, got him at 83. And has hidden development. Perfect. Okay, I'm back to the fourth round. I thought we didn't have a fourth round pick, but we had multiple. And that's what we really traded. I want a tight end. Somebody that I can have a chance to have a good development trait. Doesn't like this class is really good at tight end, though. So let's go back to interior offensive line. It's really what we needed in the first place, but I've kind of disregarded it here. Kerry Ellsworth, no. Right guard. Okay, we have Tony Thorne, but his run blocking is terrible. Antonio Leary. No. Oh, I don't want to pass up on another offensive line. But we need one. I just don't think there's any players left. That's halfway decent. Well, it looks like we're going to go back to defense here. And address linebacker. That's really what we need. All the linebackers are gone. All right. Well, shoot. The round 1 talent receiver all the way down the board. Sean Carmichael. Take a look at you, Sean. I mean, elite agility, great change of direction. A catching, A carrying, A juke, A short. I mean, do we need a receiver? No, we don't. We really need an offensive line. But I mean, I don't see any other value here in the fourth round. There's nobody that's really catching my eye in the offensive line scope. You have Tony Thorne, who maybe, but he's projected UDFA. No left guards. Not going to find a tackle this late for sure. So I guess our best bet, let's just go the receiver. I mean, why not? What's the worst that can happen? He has normal development. He doesn't play. Sean Carmichael, 23 years old, out of Washington. We're number 8. 12 in true value. Got him at 115. Oh, okay. He's got hidden development. Beautiful. This will probably be our last pick of this draft. Let's go in. Maybe we get a power back. Sometimes the power backs are crazy broken later down the draft. Like Zion Sheldon, for example. Like if he's got decent speed, great strength. Well, never mind. Sometimes power backs are kind of broken in the later portion of the draft. Other times, it is what it is. Not going to see any other corners here at this rate. Maybe Matthias here would be zone, A catching, A press, B tackling. Depends on his physicals. He's a zone archetype. Solid. He could probably play safety rather than corner. Yeah, there's not going to be any linebackers. Per usual, not this late. They always get taken so quickly. I mean, Damon Livingston doesn't look bad with A hit power, A tackling, B play rec. But again, potential UDFA or projected UDFA. At 24 years old, oh my gosh, poor jumping. Yeah, no. I guess I'll just let you know after looking through all these who I eventually take. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take Matthias here and probably move him over to safety because we drafted one corner already. Matthias just fits better at safety, in my honest opinion. 167, got him at 127. Does have hidden development, so not the end of the world on that one, even though we kind of reached in hindsight. So with our draft, Jimmy Owens is already 83 overall. He's going to immediately play in that sub linebacker and probably a slot corner as well. Let me take a look at his man in zone, and I'll probably determine if he does or not. 92 hit power off rip is kind of crazy. Yeah, 82 man, 76 zone, yeah. Honestly, Owens could play corner. What's his overall if I move him the corner? Because he's going to be behind Kyle Hamilton. Let me see. If he stays in that 80 overall range, I'm probably just going to start him at corner. 34 is diabolical from a corner, though. Like, number-wise, he's an 82. Okay, Jimmy Owens going to play corner. We have Carlos Estes, 77 overall center. We have Cole Proctor, another wide receiver. Ladarius Staley, who's going to start. We have Ernest Bailey, another corner. Carmichael is probably going to start right away in the slot over Proctor because he's got that hidden development. We have Matthias, who we moved to free safety, and then the computer moved the rest down. Take a look at the overall draft, though, and we got the number one, we got the best player in the draft at what, 19? Anthony Person, the tight end, was 82 overall, and then Oez Ramirez, followed by another offensive lineman. But if we go now to adjust our lineup, let me go to manage team, actually. Let's go adjust it. We're going to be what? What overall? 86 right now? I'm probably going to bump Estes to guard. That way he can try to develop. And maybe Jonah here can play right tackle over Patrick Paul. Let me see his height here. 6'4", he'd be a shorter tackle. We'll figure something out in terms of our offensive line, mixing and matching. But yeah, Carmichael's going to play in the slot. We still have Roman, Tua, Waddle, still have Fowler starting tight end. Staley again is going to start at will. Owens can be our cornerback too. And we're loaded up at safety here. So this team is now starting to take shape slowly but surely. 88 offense, 84 defense. The defense is going to develop. We have a bunch of young pieces here. So hopefully we can have a better record than 9-8 and maybe have a chance to win the division. Somehow at the midseason mark, even though we made upgrades, we are 2-4. I mean, it is what it is. What year are we in? Is it 2027? Probably. I think that might be still the same as it was in last year's game. If you didn't know, in 2027 Madden 25, you wouldn't do so hot in that year. Seems like we're doing the same here. We'll try to extend Chop Robinson 2 years, 26.4. He takes it. Beautiful. We're going to wait till the offseason of Marlon Humphrey because he'll probably regress. Same thing with Jalen Phillips since he's 28 and James Daniels since he's 29. Jalen Wright, he's been relatively solid as a backup role, We'll bring him in 2 years, 7.5. Other than that, not really much to work with. Bradley Chubb, thank the Lord he'll be off the books this year. But why are we doing so bad? Okay, our defense. Defense is definitely why. Anyways, let me take a look at our dev traits, especially of our receiver that was a slot guy. He's star development. Okay, that's fine. Everybody else looks relatively the same. What about our linebacker? Star. Matlock, we have no idea. X Factor for Owens. Again, we're just drafting X Factors left and right. I mean, I'm not complaining, that's for sure. But now at this point, we're going to go to the end of the season. Hopefully we can right the ship, but if not, we'll at least have a high draft pick. Well, again, 5-12 seems to be the name of the game. Is what it is. Again, not much I can really do here. So, whatever. Take a look at the stats. Tua, 34 touchdowns, 11 picks, had 4,600 passing yards, got sacked 68 times. That is the most I've seen, bar none, like ever. Chan didn't even get enough on the ground. Whatever. Through the air, 3,000-yard receivers. Roman with 1,409. Waddle with 1,003. Carmichael 1,012. I'm kind of scared to look at this. 26 sacks given up, 19 and 10. That is 55 across 3 offensive line spots. That's awful. On defense, looks like it went a little bit better. Kyle Hamilton led the way with 96 tackles. Stay late behind him with 95. Look at the TFLs. Kenneth Grant with 14. Chop Robinson with 12. Jalen Phillips with 9. It looks like Chop Robinson finally came along. In a contract season too. 10.5 for Phillips, 10 for Robinson. Let's take a look at the picks. Only 4 from Jimmy Owens. Not a lot of interceptions for us. But we'll go take a look now at the yearly awards. Mahomes up there with the MVP. Tua down there at 10. Offensive play of the year still going to go to Mahomes. Don't see any Dolphins up here. Defensive play of the year is going to go to Max Crosby. Still no Dolphins. Probably going to change the defensive playbook. Offensive rookie of the year goes to Sean Carmichael. Love to see that. No other Dolphins up there. Defensive rookie of the year goes to Jimmy Owens. Perfect. So we took both, which means Carmichael is going to go up in depth trait. Owens doesn't need to. He's already an X factor. We're going to go straight to the offseason and see who goes up and pretty much who we need to bring back. Chiefs finally win a Super Bowl, beating the Eagles, who made it back-to-back seasons. DeAndre Miller is going to be a guy I'm going to look out for. Draft preview dominant. Might have a depth trait. Might be really good. Let's go take a look at our team. We have $87 million in cap. That's nice. Carmichael goes up to superstar. Probably going to take the place of Waddle. Sorry, Waddle. Roman up to a 99 overall. Is Tua declining? Tua might be declining a little bit. Let's take a look. How old is he now? He's probably like 30. He is 30. Not abilities. I probably should have went clicked R1. No, he's not regressing just yet. Just hard for him to progress because he's already a 30-year-old quarterback. Got to get him a couple of seasons. We'll see how well he can play moving forward. On defense, yeah. Matlock. Another X Factor? Do these guys grow on trees or something? Anyways, still no superstar for Phillips or Chop. Whatever. Really need a Mike linebacker. And other than that, our draft, we can pretty much focus on BPA other than pretty much tackle. Elton Jenkins an 84 after Morale. How far did Humphrey drop? Only to an 88. So that means Owens is going to be the top corner. But we'll go to not free agency next week to offer him a contract. Probably going to be a little bit less than he was wanting in the regular season. Let's take a look. Ready for negotiations. We'll pick up the option for Kenneth Grant. Marlon Humphrey wants a 1-year, $18 million contract. We'll give that to him. No, not 7. No, let me click the right buttons. I hate that this menu is laggy. We'll probably give him like 19.4. He takes that. I didn't want to tag him. I probably wouldn't have. Phillips, 1 year, 15.7. He's done really well for us. We'll give him 16 over a year. Oh. What's the tag? 36 million? No, thank you. James, we're going to let go. Paul, we're letting go. Jenkins for 24, we're letting go. So we're just going to go into free agency with about what? 60-something million dollars. We'll hope we can find a tackle, another edge, or we'll draft one. We'll see. Okay, this is loaded. So we need Jack Campbell for sure. We also need a left tackle. Braxton Jones is here. How did he do? I can't view his player card. Why can I not do that? Did they change that? Oh, there we go. Now it pops up. So Braxton, if you let up less than 20 sacks last year, I will try to sign you. How much did you let up? 0. Oh, you didn't play. The last time you had a full season, you gave up 14 and 6. I mean, it's better than what we have. 2 years, $34 million basically. We're the top offer right now. Look at right tackle. There's Rosengarten, who has no offers. Do the same for you. We'll do a 1-year deal. 1 year, 13.3. And then I'm probably going to go offer 8 offers for Jack Campbell right now. Means we're going to have to overpay. I'm fine with overpaying. Very player friendly. 5 years, 110. Or it's top offer. Beautiful. And what else do we need? We need edge. Tyree Wilson's here. Oh, Jalen Phillips has no offers. Beautiful. Try to bring him back on a cheaper contract than what he was wanting. 1 year, 13.4. So now it's going to let us go see everybody we've targeted. Not available. Targeted. There we go. So Campbell, Phillips, Rosengarten, and Braxton Jones. Okay, so Jags are now top of us. Same thing with the Browns. I'm clicking the left trigger. And who do we get? We got Campbell, and we got Phillips, and Braxton. That's the main 3 I was looking for. That's good. That's actually huge. We got Phillips on a cheaper contract than it would be to tag him. The tag him would be like $30-something million. So now we'll just need to get a right tackle. Other than that, right tackle, probably another edge. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's fine. Not really complaining about that. So we'll go straight to the draft. Probably focus scout a tackle for sure. And hopefully we're high enough pick to take one that's halfway decent. Coming into the draft, we're actually picking at number 3. So we should have our pick of the litter of tackles. There's a lot of tackles at the top of the draft. So Doyle and Hollister go 1 and 2. Now take a look to see who from the focus scouting. There's no top 5 talents. Interesting. There is a quarterback available. He's 2 to 3, so that's fine. We're not going to go after him. Never mind. Yeah, we have a pick of the litter here for our tackles. Let's go to that right tackle here. He's got A's across the board. Okay, Will Ross. A impact, A run block. Yeah. No-brainer pick here for the Dolphins. 4 in true value. Got him at number 3. Has the hidden development. He's probably going to be the staple on the right side for the foreseeable future. Coming up on the side, I wonder who I'm going to pick here. I mean, our biggest thing was tackle. We got that handled. What else do we really need? No, we don't need another receiver. Do not need another receiver. That is for sure. Don't need a running back. I mean, we could try to trade Achane. Not really my top priority right now. Could use another guard. There's no decent ones here. Maybe a center. I mean, you have Arthur Moss out of Auburn, which looks good. Looks really good. Arthur Moss, elite strength, good speed, elite agility. Okay, we're taking Arthur Moss. Probably kick him over to guard. We desperately need... That's why I'm trying to draft as many offensive linemen as possible. 26 in true value, game at 35, and has hidden development. Now at 67, we really are missing tight end. We have 67 and 91 here. One of these picks is more likely going to be tight end. We'll see which one it is. There's another receiver that's round 1 to 2 on the board, but I'm not taking him. Mitch Payne, probably, or Landon Gooden. Maybe he'll be a good tight end. I'll be here all day. We do have our pick of the litter here. Out of these 3, really. Who's the young? They're all 22. Let's take a look at their physicals. So right now, elite, Warren's leading. Elite change of direction. Elite there. Elite speed. Mitch Payne is overall leading the race to be the pick. Let's take a look at the A's here. He's got A catching traffic. Not great route running. Gooden beats him on that one. Who has the most A's here? I'll count that in a sec. So let's count the A's on this. Payne has 1, Pop probably 2, 3, 4 on carrying. Got 4 A's. Take a look at Gooden. He's got 1, 2, 3, probably 4 on carrying as well. So it's just going to be who do you like more? Again, if we look at these two physicals, he's got better acceleration, great speed, not elite speed. So in lieu of the Miami Dolphins style, 4-4 out of a tight end, 4-4. Oh yeah, we're making the pick that Mike McDaniel would make. And he's got normal development, of course. No, the other tight end might be on the board still. Do we just double down? No, Good went to the Saints. Never mind. Never mind on that. Oh, well, Warren's the other guy, but I don't really want Warren. Do we get another guard here if one's available? I don't think one will be. Besides Almas or Roman. Another Roman? Knowledge of Tribal Chief? Maybe. Take a look at... We don't need edge. Well, we kind of did need edge. Now that I think about it. Run stopping edge should be a defensive tackle. We really don't need defensive tackle. I mean, not really much at this time that we could take. Pass coverage. This guy's 21 years old. Phil Livingston. A-man, A-zone, A-catching. I mean, if he's got good speed, we'll probably try to take him. Elite change of direction, good speed. Good attributes. Maybe another corner? I doubt it. Yeah, none of them look really too crazy right now. I mean, sure, look, maybe a running back that looks halfway decent. Devon Wilkerson. I mean, Ollie Gordon's only done so much for us. Or Simon can probably Devon Wilkerson if he's got decent physicals. Elite strength, solid speed, 4.4. We'll take a stab at him. I mean, why not? Just picking for need right now. 57th, got him at 91. And he's got hidden development. Ross turned out to be an 83. We have Moss at a 78. Moss and Ross on the interior. Payne a 76. I mean, we'll try to find a way to get him involved. I don't know how just yet. Wilkerson 75. They drafted another quarterback. And another receiver. Of course they did. And then they drafted Moreland and another receiver. This is an all-timer for Miami draft. 3 receivers that we didn't really need. Take a look at the best plays in the draft. Hollister, 83. Doyle was an 80. Ross was an 83. Made the best pick we could. And a strong safety was an 85. 2 of them. Right after each other. And a free safety was an 82. The safeties in this game are cracked for draft class. I might need to bring them down from strong to normal. Oh, this quarterback has hidden development. I swear, if he has X Factor, I'm gonna crap my pants probably. Probably gonna start this center at left guard. That way he can actually play. Probably bench Jonah. Take a look everywhere else. Payne's going to start at tight end to try to develop. Let me move it, bump him off fullback real quick. Bump him off, put Payne in. Shifting over to defense. I don't think we really drafted anybody on defense, really. Did I? I don't think I did. Not that I remember. My mind's just going blank right now. I think it was mainly offense. So, I mean, I'll put the guys we need to wherever. Power back, we're going to start Wilkerson. Slot receiver, wherever that is. There it is. We'll keep Carmichael there. And then, yeah, probably move Moss to left guard and start him in that spot. So, we're an 88 overall right now. We'll go to the midseason. Hopefully, we're not 2-5 again. We've went 5-12 like 3 straight times. Tired of being 5-12. Like, give me at least a different record if you're going to make me bad. Oh, Moss moved to an 80 overall guard. That's even better. I didn't think he'd move up that much. I'm curious to see how Potter... He's probably going to have star development. No way they give a 5th-round quarterback anything more than star. Yeah, 93 throw power. So, I mean, he's kind of got the Quinn Ewers build a little bit. Not really for arm strength, but like the number, the sleeve, stuff like that. We would say now we're getting into the interesting territory. We would say $50 million with no Tua. We would save 33 with no Jalen Waddle. That's $83 million in savings right there. We're going to come back to this at the trade deadline. Do we make a massive deal? Send Tua away for a couple first? Take a quarterback, let him lead us in the future? If we're not winning, you need to have that conversation. To say I think we're going to keep Tua Tagovailoa in this ship going. 315 passing yards a game is kind of crazy. Defense is ranked top 20-ish, which is improvement for this team. Take a look who needs to be resigned. Tua does. 3 years, 88 is not even that bad. We will bring him in. He wants a little bit more money. I'll go week by week to give him what he wants. Jalen Waddle, 2 years, 27, isn't bad either. We're going to offer this base contract. He comes back. Who else do we need to resign? Jason Marshall, Jalen Phillips. We're going to wait for these guys to regress in the offseason. Kader Kohu, Tyree Montgomery, Jonah Savanaia. 3 years, 38. He's benched right now, so he's not even starting. We'll wait for Tyler to regress because he's 30 years old. I'll try to sign Jason here. 2 years, 11.2. He takes it. Beautiful. We got to love to see that for sure. Tell you what, we'll actually bring Jonah in or back because Tyler's going to leave. So we'll need somebody to play center once I move the line around again. So 3 years, 38, not even bad. He takes it. Beautiful. I was just thinking about that off camera. And yeah, everybody else, we will wait to the off season because they'll either regress or pretty much it because they're all like 28, 29 years old. So I'm going to go to the end of the season. Oh, or I guess next week when I sign Tua. After that, if he resigns, we'll go to the end of the season. 5-2. Really good spot right now. Just got to hope we can keep it up. Tua signs. It was 3 years, like $92 million. Again, not bad at all. So at this point, tell me when last week's game. Just going to go straight to the playoffs. We have a good chance, I should say, to win our division for the first time. As long as we keep the record as it is. Well, we made the playoffs from 6-2. We went 4-5 in the back half of the year. Where the Bills go? We won our division. Okay. Bills and Jets went 9-8. That's not something I was really expecting. Taking a look at our stats, Tua with 5,500 yards, 45 touchdowns. That's gotta be MVP, right? Got sacked 58 times, though. On the ground, Devon Achane with 11 touchdowns. Only 4.3 yards per carry, which is eh. Oh my gosh. 2,000 yards from Sean Carmichael in the slot. Had over 100 yards a game. 17 touchdowns. We have Roman with 1,400 as well. Don't forget Mitch Payne at 605. Achane 505. What is this? Okay, Braxton. 20 sacks given up. Ross is a rookie with 14. Moss is a rookie with 11. Sacks in this game are putrid. Oh, I forgot about Jack Campbell. All right, 121 tackles, 5 TFLs. Staley behind him with 3. Sorted by TFL. Jalen Phillips with 10 and 18.5 sacks. All right, Sharp Robinson with 10. Grant and Staley with 5.5. 4 picks from Jimmy Owens, 3 from Hamilton, and 2 from Bailey. Yeah, Tua's got to win MVP, right? Yeah, MVP Tua Tagovailoa. In a year where we were talking about possibly trading him, he goes out and does that. Offensive Player of the Year. Who are you, and how did you beat a 2,000-yard receiver? I got to go check that out somehow, some way. Josh Hines out and wins Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jorge Esparza. That's how you say it. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Diego Cordova. I need to go take a look at, not the in-season stats, the player stats. Who is this guy from the Jets? How did you beat him out for Offensive Player of the Year? Got to be a receiver. Oh, 24 touchdowns. I don't know. Give me the 2,000-yard guy and 11 touchdowns. I'm going to be 100% biased here. But other than that, we're playing the Broncos again. We're not even again. We're just playing them in the first round. Hopefully we can win a playoff game for the first time. This is year 4, if I remember correctly. We do. We play the Ravens. Last time we played the Ravens, got absolutely blown out. Let's see if we can get revenge this time. We are the better team. Hold on, waiting. We beat them, and now we're facing the Buzzsaw Chiefs. We're both 91 overall. They have a 92 defense versus our 92 offense. It's going to be strength versus strength. Let's see if we can move on to the Super Bowl. Waiting. Still waiting. I don't think we did. I think we are going. No, we are. We are going to the Super Bowl. We're going to be playing the Eagles, who've made it the 3rd straight season. Still behind Saquon Barkley, who put up 100 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Great. It's fantastic. We'll hop into this one, though. I've heard that Super Sim stats are broken. I don't know if that's fixed or not. Got a new ability for Tua. Let's take a look at our team. See if anybody went up in development. Probably Carmichael. He's up to a 96 overall X Factor. Okay, Moss has Superstar. Ross has Superstar. Love that. Anybody else go up? Does not look like it. But hey, you got to take those development traits. Outside of that, we're going to hop straight in. Eagles are 12-5. Let's do moments and skip it over. 91 versus 91. Let me take a look at their X factors. I don't care about this. They have Jalen Carter, Saquon, Quinyon Mitchell's up to an X factor now. Hurts has an X factor. That's that safety they took a year ago as X factor. And then Sebastian Cabrera. A bunch of other people. All right, cool. Let's go on into it. This will be the first Super Bowl for the Dolphins in ages. I believe since they had Dan Marino. I don't even remember what Super Bowl that was. That was way back in the day. We're going to hop in. But we're going to hop in here. See if we can actually take the Super Bowl, take the win. We're up 7-0 early. Can we drive down the field? No, the Eagles are driving 7-3. Keep the foot on the gas pedal. Scoring a 14-3. Dominating so far. Our defense is playing really well. Only holding the field goals, but we're choking on offense. To come on 17-6. We'll take it in the 4th quarter. Time's coming down. And we take the Super Bowl. Low scoring game, 17-14. We're going to go one more year to try to repeat. But finally won a Super Bowl. The Jets team I had last rebuild was a lot better than this team was. But we will take it. Mike McDaniel getting dumped on with orange Gatorade. You better hope you put your bet down or prop bet on the color of it. But we won our first Super Bowl in these Madden 26 rebuild cycle. Love to see that. They didn't even give me an option to check the stats out. Okay, I guess screw me. I guess if I want to see the stats or not. We're going to go next week to the offseason. Well, again, we're going to go one more season. Try to repeat. Hopefully we're able to, but we at least accomplished the goal of winning the Dolphins a Super Bowl. That's the main thing I wanted to do. I don't know how much cap we'll have. $78 million. That's beautiful. That is beautiful in terms of cap space. I don't know how many players we'll have to re-sign, though. Probably not too many, I don't think. Let's see. Roman, yeah, we got to pick up that option. 1 year, $44 million. It's crazy. Jalen Phillips wants to come back on a 1 year, $12 million deal. No problem. Happily bring you back. Kohu will let go. Looks like Marlon Humphrey retired. And we'll let Beyonce. I mean, only $11 million for a year at 31. We'll take that. So yeah, we're going to go balls to the walls in free agency this upcoming season because we got to spend this money and we got 1 year remaining. Okay, heading into free agency. Who is going to be available? I have Tootin. Ashton Gelati, or Gelati, how do you say his name? Let me see how you've done, Ashton, in terms of your pass rushing abilities. Once it eventually loads. 11 sacks, 18 TFLs. Okay. Try to bring him in to bolster our pass rush. Can't ever get too many pass rushers on the field. We are behind the Cardinals on him. Surprise, surprise. For our final year free agency, this is kind of underwhelming. If you want me to be completely honest with you. We do need another corner. I mean, Cordell Flott, I'll try to bring in 1 year. What is that? $9 million? That's fine. You might as well go balls to the walls here. Do need, I don't mean tackle probably. Over Braxton Jones because Braxton was terrible. Got one offer here for Ursary. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that first name. I don't even know how to. Okay, we got a good lead on him. Everybody else I think we're fine for. I am going to bump my offer up. Very player friendly if I can speak for 2 years on Ashton. We're still not in the lead for him. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Not the end of the world if we don't get him, you know. But we will evaluate offers. Evaluate. Do we get him? We got Ashton and we didn't get the other two. That sucks. I mean, I wanted a better tackle. Belton's available or Jack Nelson's open. Jack Nelson do 1 year, $17 million. See if we get him. Come on. Evaluate. Do we get Ashton? Swing and a miss. Potter had super. What is up with these drafts and random players having great development traits? I mean, I'm not complaining, but a 5th round rookie quarterback having superstar development is kind of crazy. Other than that, team's looking relatively solid. We can pretty much pick best player available. Don't really have a lot of crazy needs. Brought in Gelati. Replaced probably Phillips. Even though Phillips has done crazy work for us. Yeah, we can pretty much go BPA here. Try to find a guy with a development trait and go from there. Okay, so in this draft, of course, we have 32 fresh off that Super Bowl win. Browns have number 1 overall. Surprise, surprise, going to take a quarterback. If I had to bet, you know, if I'm a betting man, which I am. Oh, I lose that one. Anywho, let's go take probably a corner. We had a guy retire. And I can't see. Great. Anyways. Oh, all the guys I wanted are gone. Cool. There's a quarterback still left on the board. He's what, 22? Meh. Is there anybody like round 1 talent that's left? No, just a quarterback. I mean, I could probably... No offensive lineman. Maybe I trade this pick away for a player just to see what I can get and try to really bolster this team up. Definitely something that you could do. I'm kind of thinking about it low-key. We're trading our 1st round pick and a 3rd for this corner from the Giants that has superstar development and their 2nd round pick. So they're moving up. Take whoever. Where does that 2nd round pick fall? Oh, 61. So, I mean, we'll have 2 late round spots here. Who do I really want at this spot? This quarterback is still on the board? Interesting. I mean, I don't want him, but it's just interesting that he's there. There was it a Will or was it a Mike that I had my eye on earlier that I just randomly found? Wasn't Sean Wilson? Maybe it was a Sam? I don't know. I can't really see anything. Wish they'd fix this. I can't see whatever. Still don't know. Oh, this center looks really good. He's a day 3 talent, though. Sutphin? That's his name? It's left guard, UDFA. Not going to be any good tackles. Caden Kramer? Tight end looks really good. 22 years old. Elite speed. Sure, why not? Take a stab at a tight end once again. 23rd in true talent. Got him at 61. Normal development. I can't seem to hit any development traits with tight ends. It's always the random people that I take later down the board. But we'll see who else is left. I mean, I could probably take a Mike if I really wanted to. Sean Wilson looks okay. This guy's B block shedding. Because A hit power. Brandon Montgomery, field general. Great speed. Elite jumping. Great agility. Just doesn't have the change of direction I like. You have a player here for Jay Stalker, a tackle for Calvin Baldwin. Sam Reynolds looks really good too. We'll take Sam Reynolds. This will probably be my last pick because this thing's not going to be fixed. 46 in true talent. Got him at 64. Hidden development. I'll take it for our last draft. Again, Madden needs to patch, or EA, excuse me, needs to patch this draft thing. That way I can actually see the grades and the players I want. Taking a look at the draft, I mean, our tight ends at 77 and Sam Reynolds 75. Probably our weakest draft to date. Kramer probably don't even play. He's probably just going to be a depth piece. Take a look at the overall draft. Yeah, I didn't look too... There's an 86. Okay, future drafts, turn down strong, just safeties in general. There's been so many where I've seen are 85, 86, even 87 overalls. So in the future, keep that in mind. We will turn down the settings for safeties. This is the final team pretty much before we sim the full season. Up to a 91 overall, 92 offense, 91 defense. We go over to our defense. We're loaded everywhere. Brought in Ashton Gelati. We have Owens. Let me start Little. He's got superstar development. That way he can grow into higher overall. Yeah, this is what we're working with at the moment. And I will see you at the end of the season. And hopefully we'll make the playoffs again. There's no way we just went 5-12 again. How is this possible? How do we keep going 5-12? Like we just came off a Super Bowl win. Roman went crazy though. I'm so confused. I legit have no idea how we went 5-12. None. I didn't do any scouting. I didn't do nothing. I guess that's where this video ends. I mean, kind of a bummer way to end it, but Madden just kind of screws you over. But again, drop a like, subscribe. We at least won the Super Bowl. So, goal completed, I suppose. Let me know who you want to be rebuilt in the future. But until then, I'm out. Peace.